the difficult times, which I think was probably a diplomatic word for some quite horrendous times the royal family's been through.
Well, the family difficulties, yes, in the 80s and the 90s, the annus horribilis, as she said, in 1992, and then, of course, at the end of that year, Windsor Castle caught fire, and that was an occasion, certainly, when she had to turn to Prince Philip very much, and she was devastated by that fire at Windsor Castle, but it's easy to forget also just how important he has been, the unsung hero of this remarkable reign, the Duke of Edinburgh. He hasn't yet plucked any children from the crowd. It's rather difficult with those barriers there, but stopping and chatting and doing everything that he can as they move now towards the end of this visit to support her.
Very, very gracious. And as we see them approach their vehicle, Nick, we believe they're off to the airport and back to London now, is that correct?
That's right, yeah, they go straight to the airport and board the flight home to London with all the memories that she spoke about in her speech. And of course this, in a sense, you know, a curtain raiser to what will be happening next year with the Diamond Jubilee.
You can hear the crowd's appreciation as she steps out to acknowledge those waiting just that little bit further on the other side of the road.
Yeah, don't go, just a few minutes longer. Oh, he's striking off on his own. That's another of his specialities. But not an easy role, Steph, as you were saying. To be, you know, the cliched way is to sort of say just 2 paces behind her, because he's a very energetic and active man, but he has played that role pretty much to perfection.
It must be difficult for them to always have such a short period of time, and here they are farewelling the official party that has hosted them here in Western Australia. It just always seems to go too fast.
Yes, I guess that's so. Months of preparation and then the visit is all over in less than an hour. But some absolutely 24-carat memories for people who've been here.
Absolutely, and they're going to drive past us shortly. Nick, on their way. It's been an outstanding success. There goes the Royal Range Rover, ready to set off. It is always a Range Rover, Nick?
Not always. In the UK, you know, she has a huge Bentley, but I guess that must be the High Commissioner's Range Rover. She doesn't take things around, vehicles around with her, but there she goes, by the Swan River, under this big blue Australian sky. With that famous wave. And it does feel quite sad, regardless of whether or not this is her last visit. It's a little bit sad to be farewelling her. It is, yeah, because it has gone so terribly well, and people, I'm sure, just would like it to last longer. But there we are. It's been hugely successful. An hour in the lives of many people, which I'm sure they will not readily or easily or quickly forget, as she makes her way, as you say, now to the airport.
But of course, not for you, because you'll be following her home. What does a royal correspondent actually do?
Oh my word! How long have we got? Or
about 2 minutes.
It's been a remarkable year with the royal wedding. That's obviously been one of the highlights. That visit to Ireland that we were talking about earlier. She hosted President Obama, who came to Buckingham Palace. He's coming to Australia, I think, very soon. And now, towards the end of the year, this remarkable and memorable visit to Australia, which, as I say, really is a curtain raiser to what we will see next year, the Diamond Jubilee, when we celebrate 60 years of this remarkable woman's reign.
Indeed. Well, Nicholas Witchell, it's been an absolute delight to have you with us, and as we bid Her Majesty farewell, it's a big thank you to you for sharing your thoughts and your incredible knowledge with us. We'll leave you with the highlights of this visit of Queen Elizabeth II's visit to Australia. A very special time for the people of Perth. We've had a wonderful day here. And from me, from Nicholas and the whole ABC team from Perth, Australia, it's a very good day.